We've always used technology to remember, photographs to freeze a moment, videos to capture a voice recordings to preserve a laugh. But now, artificial intelligence is doing something different. It's not just preserving memories, it's recreating the dead. Around the world, grieving families are using AI to see their loved ones again. In politics, it's bringing dead leaders back to life on screen. And in some cases, it's being used to send messages that go far beyond mourning. Our next report has more.
Imagine hearing the voice of a loved one you've lost. Not in a dream, not from an old recording, but speaking to you now. Smiling, blinking, and calling you by your name. Saying the words you always wished they'd said. For a moment, it feels real and almost comforting. The face looks familiar, the tone exactly as you remember. But it isn't memory bringing them back. It's artificial intelligence. A line of code and a creation built not by love, but by data and technology. This technology is now spreading across continents, reshaping how we grieve. Around the world, artificial intelligence is blurring the line between life and loss. It's offering people a new way to mourn, and sometimes to never let go. In Russia, a project called Final Meeting has transformed grief into a digital farewell. It began when a widow sent her wedding photos to an AI creator. Her husband had been killed in the war in Ukraine. What came back was a short, AI-generated video, a recreation of her husband's final goodbye. It was made for about $30. Another $30 could make him speak again. The idea spread fast on Russian social media. Families began ordering similar clips of sons, husbands, and parents killed in the war. But Ukrainians have condemned the videos. They call them a glorification of the war. In China, the same idea has become an entire industry. Companies like Silicon Intelligence offer what they call resurrection services. A single photo can become a talking digital avatar, a loved one, available on demand, and it's no longer limited to private loss. In India, artificial intelligence has entered public life too. The late Chief Minister M. Karunanidhi was digitally recreated for memorial and party events. In another case, in the US, AI has even reached a courtroom. In Arizona, the family of a 37-year-old veteran killed in a road rage incident created a digital version of him to speak at his killer's sentencing. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the same technology has been used with a very different intent. To mark 2 years since the October 7th attacks, Hamas released an AI-generated video showing its leader Yahya Sinwar and scenes from the assault, a simulation used not for mourning, but for messaging. For some, these recreations bring solace, but for others, they raise alarm. Actress Zelda Williams has condemned AI recreations of her father Robin Williams. She's called them horrendous Frankensteinian monsters. Tech companies say they'll remove such content. But there is still no global rule that lets families say no on behalf of the dead. Psychologists say AI is reshaping grief itself. Some call it a perfect false memory machine. They warn it can trap people in replay, making loss something you relive instead of release. Others argue it can be therapeutic. What began as an experiment in tech labs has now become a global business. It's an industry projected to reach $80 billion worldwide by the next decade. Some call it the digital afterlife economy. But this innovation is now raising questions no one has yet answered. Can technology help us heal, or will it make it harder for us to let go?
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is First Post Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.